Okay, here we are live. I have not forgotten my YouTube fans. Okay, I'm answering your boxing questions right now. This is on YouTube. So, for the people who's like, man, you forgotten us. You all over there on Boxing Socialist. Because that's why I told you to go, stupid. What you doing here? You can always come here. This is the source of information everybody's at. So, you know, we're not as big as YouTube over there, but YouTube is still our, you know, the core of the whole site, basically. From all the people that came over there from YouTube to Boxing Socialist, and you could do both. So quit crying. You act like y'all don't have a computer. Like, I'm on YouTube. I can't go over there. I'm stuck. So that's where I've been. I'm working on the site, doing articles, putting up pictures, doing what I do. I don't own it. It's not my site. You know the Boxing Socialist, he's on YouTube. You see him in the videos, but they still say I'm the owner. Thank you. But let's move right along with your questions. Besides that question, the number one question that's burning up the whole site is Floyd Mayweather and the 100 million. Floyd Ben told y'all about the 100 million. Y'all don't remember? Should I go quote Floyd Mayweather? Pacquiao need to stay in his bracket. His from 5 to 10 million. Mine 50 to 100. You thought he was kidding? Do I need to show y'all the video? Go back to the video that I got on YouTube called What Floyd Mayweather is Doing Now. Look that up, and in the first 20-30 seconds, the guy is talking to Floyd Mayweather, his buddy Pee Wee, and they going over the negotiations on what he gonna do, going to negotiate the contract with Bob Arum. And he's asking for what? Champ wants what? 100 million. You know, it is what it is, man. So you gotta look at what the money's in the fight. The money you're looking at is about, they did over $100 million at 2.4 million homes with Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd before. So you look at Manny Pacquiao, they're looking at doing 3 million homes. So how much money is that? What, 150, 160? And Floyd, you think Floyd ain't gonna can't get 100? Out of that, you don't care what you pay Pacquiao, you know y'all gonna give him about 20. So that leaves y'all over $30 million to split up. You know, so he knows how the business goes. He knows his worth. He ain't finna take 25 million or 40 million and you pay him 40 and y'all keep 120, 140. Hell no, he ain't going. So you better get good old Manny Dummy Pacquiao over there for that. And did y'all see this? What he got, the USANA? He came out and admit USANA is his company where they're giving him his supplements. You see the video where these are pills, I'm going to take them. And Alex Ariza's with this empty piece of paper like, right there it says liver, for your liver, kidney stones. Go to mpboxing.com and you can learn how to become a partner of Manny's company. First of all, USANA is an MLM. Okay, one of those media level marketing scams. Don't believe me, you look it up. USANA is they make supplements and they make all these different type of accusations that they can't back up. They are not FDA approved. Okay, they are not approved by any of the organizations because it's hard to prove that what they say that these things can do. So another fraud disclaimer, came along and proved them out to be liars. That there's nothing more specific, like greater than those vitamins and any other vitamins you can get out of this store. Okay? So it's all a scam. They've been investigated by the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, and others. And this is just me going off my brain. I know this off my brain back from 2006 and 07 when USANA is. So it's just like another Amway situation, another pyramid thing where you got to get involved. So they want all the fans to get involved with USANA and work up under Manny so he can build legs, and y'all gonna be working and making him rich. And he gonna be trying to get paid, him and Alex Ariza. Are you serious? Part of his company. It's not his company. Oh God, people are just so ridiculous. They see marginal money that they can make, and they think it's gonna be something dramatic. Like people are really gonna sign up to USANA. Please. Moving right along to some other questions that mean something. The George Groves, James DeGale. You go on Boxing Socialist. I did an article on it. But yeah, that's like the Battle of Britain right there. That is the Battle of Britain. You got two guys that don't like each other, two different personalities. One guy's from Sheffield, you know, everybody think he's acting like Mayweather or the Prince, and people from Sheffield, everybody acts like that. It's not necessarily true, but he comes out of the Ingalls jail. Like Fight Fan 1982, who's on YouTube, you should follow him. Ben Jacobs, he told you all about it a long time ago about this guy. But Groves is a guy that nobody really paid attention to. You know, he says it's on YouTube. I gotta find it. He said he beat DeGale a long time ago. DeGale, so I gotta check it out. But the shit talking is great. They don't like each other at all. Groves is pretty much reserved, and he's mad. He's been kind of overlooked for the hype of DeGale and everything. So we finna find out. We really gonna find out who's for real and who's a fraud, or who's not as good as they say they are. We gonna definitely find out. Let me see. I've already answered the Pacquiao being an amateur. Roger Mayweather basically backed that up. These questions y'all got are so crazy and they don't even make sense. I've answered the majority of these questions already with videos. That's why I'm like scamming them. No. Eastside Boxing. Why am I not on Eastside Boxing? I'm not on Eastside Boxing, Leon, is because Eastside Boxing basically decided that they got an attitude or something with our website or something. When I started doing stuff with Boxing Socials, they just got upset. Only then. They loved all the hits I got for them. They loved all the traffic I brought them. They loved all that when I was with YouTube. And once I was with Boxing Socials and I still tried to show love to them, they frowned down on it. So that's the only thing that happened with Eastside Boxing. From a guy like myself who helped out a website that was sinking, well, a forum rather was sinking because it was so boring. I came along and brought excitement and something new and credibility to the forum. So once that happened, I said, you know what? You want to try to suspend me for some months or whatever? I was like, you can have it. You can have that. You can have that whole website. So much success to Eastside Boxing. They forum needs to be a little moderated. Somebody needs to sit down and have a talk with them. But other than that, we're moving forward. Do you know if Shane Mosley has to take a drug test? Well, I don't know. It's not saying that he does. I've heard that they're gonna ask him for it, but other than that, I haven't seen anything. Sergio Martinez, who should he fight next? Manny Pacquiao or... First of all, Filipino people need to cut that out. Okay? Stop making excuses for Manny Pacquiao. If he could fight Margarito, he can fight Sergio Martinez. They're the same size. So, all this, well, why can't he fight him? He's too big for Manny. If Manny's too big, if he's too big for Manny, don't fight at the weight. That's it. Don't go up there and try to fight guys at 154. Okay, don't try to go steal a belt and come down and want people to respect you as an 8-time world champion. If you want to be an 8-time world champion, be an 8-time world champion. Beat the champion. Don't find some titleist. This guy wasn't even a titleist. He didn't even have a belt. They just gave the winner of that fight a belt. So you're not legit. You're not legit. You're a farce. So until you prove yourself otherwise, you'll be looked at as a farce. So y'all need to cut that out. If he could fight Margarito, he could fight Martinez. Just as simple as that. But the Filipino people know Manny Pacquiao can't beat Sergio Martinez, so they're afraid. Now they're like, well, maybe he should move up and weight and fight Butte. Why don't he go to 168 and get him way away from Manny Pacquiao? Oh man. Okay. What do I think about Bob Arum? Bob Arum and Leonardo Daniel's situation. And Bob Arum's an idiot. Okay? If you got, I mean, you should listen to the interview he does, the one that they got on MP Boxing that's on here. You could check that out. Listen to this idiot. The idiot starts off, well, I'm gonna leave it all to my lawyers, and I'm gonna let them handle it from here on out. I've wasted too much time on it already. Then he comes around and does that, then comes right out and starts blasting Rachel Danier. Right after the end of that line. Next thing you know, and I don't think the Filipino people like her. Gosh, so, I mean, he's just an idiot. He comes out and blasts a woman. You know, you come out and blast her for making statements that was basically true. That's her opinion on those statements. And talking about how there were no Filipino people there. There were Filipinos there because they were all cheering. I didn't hear any boos when he knocked out Montiel. So they were all Mexican. They wouldn't have been cheering when Montiel got knocked out. It's just another ploy from Bob Arum to make you think. But it's amazing how it turns from sugar to shit. You know, first it was, oh, he's gonna be a mega star. Now I got 4 or 5 guys that can beat him. Maybe he beats one of them, he can't beat all of them. Like Bob's actually gonna give him those fights. Come on, man. Bob, please. We understand. We know how you work. We've seen you from years and years on. You're trying to cause rift and show power like, I'm going to turn the Filipino people against you. They already are some that's warming up to him, but once Manny fall, they ain't going to have no choice but to run the Daniel because he's going to be the only thing there. Hello? And Gista, he's not there yet. So when he does, you know, there'll be another. But right now, Daniel is the best boxer they have. I've been saying that for 2-3 years because it's definitely not that Manny Pacquiao guy. Can't fool me. Fool y'all. So enough of that lunacy of Bob Arum. But this video getting too long, so I'm gonna shut down. Just wanted to show y'all some love and we on to bed.